Banks around the world are increasingly closing accounts for no apparent reason. To avoid your bank account being closed or flagged as suspicious, there are certain types of transactions you must avoid. Here are 10 transaction types that your bank will consider suspicious. 1. Large or frequent cash transactions will be viewed as suspicious, as they may be indicative of money laundering or other illicit activities. 2. Transactions with no apparent economic purpose will be viewed as suspicious. 3. Transactions with shell companies, which are often used to obscure the true identities of those involved, may be viewed as suspicious. 4. Transactions with countries that are known to be high risk for money laundering or terrorist financing are viewed as suspicious. 5. Transactions involving politically exposed persons, PEPs, who are at higher risk for corruption, will be viewed as suspicious. 6. Transactions that involve complex or unusual structures, or the use of intermediaries, can be viewed as suspicious. 7. Transactions involving anonymous or untraceable sources of funds are viewed as suspicious. 8. Transactions involving a sudden change in business activity. A sudden change in business activity, such as a significant increase or decrease in the volume of transactions, are viewed as suspicious. 9. Transactions involving a sudden change in the nature of business. A sudden change in the nature of a business, such as a switch from a low-risk to a high-risk industry, will be viewed as suspicious. 10. Transactions involving the misuse of professional services. The misuse of professional services, such as legal or accounting services, to facilitate money laundering or other illicit activities will undoubtedly be viewed as suspicious. These are just a few examples of transactions that will be viewed as suspicious under AML and KYC rules. Financial institutions also consider other factors when evaluating the risk of money laundering or terrorist financing. Financial privacy has been abolished in most countries. When you entrust your money to a bank or financial institution, it's important that you don't become the subject of a suspicious activity report. The consequences of a SAR being filed against you could be the closure of your bank accounts with the institution who filed the SAR. It could also result in your bank accounts being frozen with no notice. That's why it's important not to put all your eggs in one basket. You should be anti-fragile in your financial life and have your bank accounts and other assets spread across multiple jurisdictions. The risks have never been greater for those with assets. You must take steps to protect yourself and your assets. Follow the link in the description to find out more.